Hello, 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 and welcome to another episode of Imperial Galactic Survival, Addled Building. Now, today I'm going to be working on the Phantom project. Now, I don't remember exactly what I named this thing. I know it sounds horrible, but it will be on the YouTube thumbnail, and I'll probably remember it at some point in the video. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, I guess I could just look it up. I mean, yeah, give me a second here. I should look it up. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I hope that this video finds you well and that you're having a wonderful day. Because, well, I don't know. It's good to have a good day. Okay, moving on to the actual building before I dig myself a deeper hole on my positivity. Or with my positivity. Anyways. So this is something that I am working on for the vanilla game, and is something that I've really been enjoying the project, but I'm actually kind of stuck on right now. I know, I got stuck on it. And the reason I got stuck on it is because the transition between this thruster and these thrusters over here. I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. And I've just been letting it sit here while I do other shenanigans over there. Future video. Don't worry about it. Heck, that video working on that might come out before this one. Who knows? Who knows? But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Oh, and I did, while I've been yammering on here, I did look up the name of the ship. It's the Shadow Viper. Let's go ahead and fix this. Phantom Dagger? Yeah, no, Shadow Viper. Oh, well, that's why I've been getting confused, because I have a different name for here, and then I just renamed it. So, I mean, Phantom Dagger is kind of nice, but I mean, Shadow Viper just sounds better. So let's just go ahead and rename it here so that I remember, and then go into the blueprints, and always make sure that when you open your blueprints to click this selection first. Don't click on anything else, just click on that. Or if you want to, just click on the stock this selection first. And then apply your filters for whatever you're looking at. That way it doesn't clog up the thing. Anyways, let's rename those. And then we're just gonna select that, Control C, hit the rename. Just renaming these blueprints, that way I can remember this for next time. Now, I know I didn't have to record this, but this is a good example of just how to do renaming of things. And, I mean, I might as well take this opportunity to go through some other things. So, when you go into rename here, or when you double click it with the left mouse button, it opens up this menu. So, blueprint group, blueprint spawn. Now, typically, if you're doing POIs, you can fill this out very, very specifically to make sure that they spawn in the game, and so that when you submit them, developers know what POI group to put them in, yada, yada, yada. I'm not going to go into that. What I do with this for Steam Workshop items is simply set a spawn name without the GEI in front of it, just so that I'm not like... Just so that... I find it distasteful to put, like, GEI or TAC or USS in front of the ship, because when you spawn it in game and you have a faction, it's going to put that faction tag in front of that, and it just becomes cluttered. And so I always just fill out the blueprint spawn name just to the ship name itself, not the GEI thing. That's a branding thing for the workshop. You don't need to fill that out, and it'll spawn with that. And then the blueprint group name, I usually write something about the ship. So this is a T4 combat. CPU T4 combat. There we go. I just set it as that. That way, you have a spawn name, you have a little bit of a description about it for the new players. Like, when you go over here, you see like T4 level 12, T1 scout level 7. You see this because it's a description for new players to see it, and it's and then you have the spawn name over here, and then the actual blueprint name over here. Anyways, just neat little tidbit for when you're uploading something to the workshop. I'm just gonna go in here, and then this is going to be level 20. But so let's just put in level 20, because I believe it is going to be a level 20 spawn. Yep, T4 combat level 20, Shadow Viper. There we go. So it's just something you can do. I know this isn't actual building, but it's related, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. And I hope you learned something from that, because I will. It's probably gonna be a long time before I show that again, because it just slips my mind all the time, and it's not strictly part of building. Anyways, let's go ahead and turn on symmetry plane, F6, and symmetry plane, and let's do the XZ axis, which is front to back, up and down. I mean front to back, and mirrors horizontally. Whoops, wrong. And then you just click on the block you want it to assign to. I know I've gone through this before, but anyways, it's always helpful, okay? Not everybody knows everything. Heck, I don't know everything, and I've been playing this game for years. I try not to pretend I know everything too, because that just gets annoying, doesn't it? Oh right, I've got to fill this area in as well. So what you might not have seen on because I believe that I did this on Discord. I did some building on Discord recently. With my followers on Discord, I just did a ping to see who was online. It was like, join me in the lobby. I'm gonna be doing unscheduled streaming in Discord, and I had a couple of people come by, and really nice people in my Discord. The majority of them, anyways. Some of them, come on, we all know it. Some of them, be kind. Like, no Discord's perfect, but I try to encourage everybody in the Discord to be kind and helpful to everyone. Yeah. Anyways, not naming names. I'm not gonna name names, and I'm not gonna like randomly call somebody out for it or anything like that, because I mean, I just gently try to encourage them and to let them know whenever it happens. So yeah. Anyways, nothing's perfect. I mean, Discords are gonna be Discords. Nothing's perfect. That and people are quirky. So yeah. Why do I get freaking deja vu when I place this block? Akiva, you've placed that before. Yeah, I figured I have. Now this is a vanilla build, so I'm using more steel than I need to use. Yeah, it is what it is. I just have no idea what I'm doing here. At this point, I'm just trying ideas. I really just am trying ideas for shaping. I'm not gonna dedicate to or stick to anything specific because I just don't know if I'm gonna stick for anything, you know. And it's just yeah. And when in doubt, make more room for glowies. Make more surfaces to put glowies on. That's my motto. Just make more glowies. Come on, copy the block I want you to copy. Now I am going to be yawning a little bit because I'm still working on the living situation, and yeah, it's not going well. But anyways, yes, there is going to be yawning. Um, I am not going to change the T-addled introduction because this is only temporary. Really, that's what you do? Okay, whatever. Yeah, that didn't look good. What am I doing? That's not the right shape. Sometimes this pattern right here just screws me up because it's not a it's a uniform pattern, but it's got a few extra steps to it, you know, and it's just like even I get screwed up with it. I'm just like, eh. I mean, I get confused with it, so yeah. No, I don't want to copy that. I want to copy that. Thank you. Good, good, good. Okay. Now comes the tricky part of inverting this shape. Quickest way to invert this is to just simply, and probably the way I'm going to end up doing it, is just to simply do this. Because what I want to do, huh, yeah, it doesn't work. Because what I want to do is have it back there, you know? I want it back there. So let's work from that side instead. Now that's going to be a texture problem, but what I can do that's not going to work. Oh, that's just not going to work. Okay, let's move this forward. Let's try it a different way. And then instead of having this go all the way back, huh, I thought that would, well, it's fine. I'm gonna try something real quick. Ooh, I like that. Now, the real question, I've already got that shape set. So the real question is control. Flip it using that function, and then just move it over to the other side and do the same. So easy to do that without, it's much easier to do that because you can do that instead of the, and how do I say this? You can do that instead of having to copy and paste, excuse me, you can do that instead of just having to place all those darn blocks along there, and it's just such a cool, time saver to do something like that. Now, I'm adding this symmetry plane because I want... Oh, I didn't put that in the right place. Deselect that one because I don't want it to move, and then reselect it once the other one's placed where I want it. Okay, perfect. So I'm doing this because I want to try just cutting it. I want to keep that. The quickest way to do this is like when you want to bring that in is to just simply cut it, and if that makes sense, and just have the piece and then cut it by choosing the blocks that are... I'm not explaining this at all. Anyways, you just saw what I did. It's fine. Actions speak louder than my befuddled words. Than my confused, befuddled words. Befuddled. Yeah, I just said that. Anyways. I read a lot of books, okay? Don't fault me for my vocabulary. I read a lot of books. Oh, right. Yeah, whatever. I'll sort that out later. I hadn't built anything up there yet, so it's completely fine. I don't like that. I really don't like that. It just looks too much. Let's move this and cut it back to there. Let's change that. Copy that block. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. I just don't know. That just does not look great. I mean, I don't mind that shape right there. No, actually I do. I mind it a lot. It just doesn't look right. That looks slightly better, but not great. Hmm. Yeah, I just nearly fell into that trap again. You know what? I haven't put the detector in yet. Trying to remember what texture I usually use for this. Oh, right, that's the texture I use. Yeah, as I suspected, that would just block it. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. Well, I am stuck. I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of this. I can keep plugging at it and just adding things and removing them, or what I can do is just call it a day. Because, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, and I have a feeling it's one of those situations where I just need some space from the build, and I need to work on something else, and maybe I'll find a building technique that will work for that space, but in the meantime, I'm just gonna call it good. I know the episodes, and yeah, I'm going straight on to another topic here. I know the episodes have been a little bit shorter lately. I've been extremely exhausted dealing with some really stressful IRL stuff, including moving and all of that entails. So I have a feeling the episodes will be a little bit shorter for the time being when it comes to chilling and building because I am just exhausted. So, anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Remember, be kind to your fellow humans. Thank you for watching. If you believe that this deserves a like or a subscribe, please consider doing so. It really helps me out in the algorithm and to build the channel. Also, there will be links below to the Discord, the Patreon, all that jazz. I hope you have a wonderful day. Banshee out.